There's been a ton of talk about how expensive Las Vegas has gotten, and honestly, I've noticed it too. Prices all over the strip have definitely crept up since I moved here. So today, I want to put that to the test. I'm spending a full day living it up on the strip, upscale edition. No rules, no limits. I'm keeping everything right in the heart of the luxury scene on the north end of the strip to see what it really costs to enjoy the best of the best in Las Vegas. We're gonna start the day with a pool sesh because I wanna go out with a bang before, sadly, pool season officially wraps up. Can you guess which pool I'm headed to based on the bikini of the day? I always try to match my bikini to the theme of the hotel whenever I can. Okay, big reveal. Fontainebleau. For the last couple of years, Fontainebleau has really been ahead of the curve when it comes to offering individual day passes for their pool, which is super convenient if you don't want to stay all the way up on the north end of the strip, or if you're a local who just wants to enjoy the pool without booking a room. It's relaxing, beautiful, and has great music. Pretty much everything you'd want from a Vegas pool day. I spent quite some time at the Fontainebleau pool. It's honestly a top 3 pool for me. I would say I like that one and Mandalay Bay the most, although Mandalay Bay is a little too kid-friendly for me. This pool at Fontainebleau is definitely more adult, and I think I prefer that. For breakfast, I did grab a bagel from El Bagel inside the Fontainebleau food hall. It's a quick grab and go spot. Just got to Wynn's parking structure. The first 3 hours are complimentary. After that, it's $25. This is, without question, the best casino in Las Vegas, hands down. The Wynn just hits differently. It's gorgeous, elegant, and honestly, so perfectly put together that you almost forget that you're in a casino. Until, of course, you look at the prices and remember that beauty like this doesn't come cheap. I wandered around a bit, just taking in the atmosphere before deciding it was time for a drink. The Wynn has several lounges and bars tucked around the property, and each one feels more luxurious than the last. Eventually, I settled on Overlook Lounge, which sits right next to the casino floor and has this calm yet luxurious vibe that makes you want to sink into one of their chairs and stay for hours. I ordered the Harlow, and I believe it's a vodka Prosecco drink. It looks like there's fresh strawberries inside the drink. It's very refreshing and delicious. A perfect summer cocktail, if you will. And my cameraman got the classic gin martini. I'll be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of the martini, mostly because I usually order them dirty and this one wasn't dirty at all. But one thing I did love is that they bring out these little snacks with your cocktail. Such a nice touch, and honestly, something more places should do. Before heading out, I felt like playing a little blackjack. Just got to the Wynn Sportsbook. I'm gonna play a little bit of blackjack. I got a complimentary Prosecco. The service was really fast, so I highly recommend this sportsbook. It's right next to Charlie's on the casino floor. I really like this ambiance. You're kind of near the casino floor, so you get to witness all the action without actually being in the midst of it. I really enjoy that. Okay, I'm gonna leave while I'm up for once. By the time I left the sports book, I realized I was hungry and ready for a late lunch. To stay on theme with this little luxury crawl, I headed over to Resorts World for something quick but elevated. Just got to Crossroads Kitchen. It's a fine dining, plant-based restaurant, so you know, it's right up my alley. Crossroads is one of my absolute favorite restaurants in town and a spot I go to all the time. I ordered some more champagne. I think this is actually Prosecco. It's gourmet, it's beautifully crafted, and honestly, I feel like everyone should experience it at least once. We ordered their pizza and lasagna. When I lived in LA, I used to go to the West Hollywood location all the time, but the Vegas version just completely outshines it. The flavors are richer, the atmosphere is sleeker, and everything just tastes like it's been taken up a level. After eating, I swung home for a quick wardrobe change, something a little more fitting for the next stop on the itinerary. We were heading to dinner at the brand new Boa Steakhouse inside the Venetian, and even though I'd normally really have no reason to go to a steakhouse, this one is different. We are at Boa Steakhouse inside the Venetian, right next to Sushi Samba in the Grand Canal Shops. They actually have a full entree I can eat, which is rare in a place built around meat. The Beyond Steak was calling my name, and once it arrived, I understood the hype. One bite and I was hooked. It was incredibly tender with this deep umami flavor, and the sauce brought everything together in the most perfect way. It didn't feel like a compromise, it felt like a dish that was meant to be there. The whole day was one of those luxury Vegas days where everything flows, every spot hits, and you get to enjoy the city the way it's meant to be enjoyed. Good morning. Let's break down all of the prices from our luxury hotel hop. Starting with the Fontainebleau pool. Didn't have to pay for parking because right now locals park for free. The all-day pool pass is $50 a person. Now, is it worth it? Well, I guess that depends on who you ask. For me, I take pool days very seriously, and I absolutely love this pool. I think they did a phenomenal job. They really killed it, and it's my favorite part of the entire property. What I don't think was worth it was the bagel from El Bagel that cost me nearly $20. I know for a fact that around the corner, Siegel's is only $6. And yeah, it doesn't come with all the toppings, but how much could you possibly upcharge for just a couple of toppings? It was still a great bagel, it was just a little too pricey to be justified. Moving over to Wynn, I didn't pay for parking there either. The first 3 hours are free. The drinks at Overlook cost quite a bit, but for me, that's something I'm willing to splurge on. My cocktail was on point and perfectly crafted, and it honestly gave me inspiration for future cocktails I'll be making at home. I mean, it had champagne and vodka, my two favorite substances. So that cost $57.88 for 2 drinks with tax and tip. I gambled over at the sportsbook, snagged a drink while playing, won 5, tipped 5, so that evened out. Next, I went over to Resorts World for a late lunch. Parking is free, yet again for locals. I got a Caesar salad, a whole pizza, a lasagna, several drinks, and some complimentary dessert. Everything was all just so amazing, and that total came out to $143.05. And so hours later after that, I had a late dinner at Boa, parked at Wynn and walked over to the Venetian to avoid paying for parking, which I later regretted because of this. We received some complimentary welcome drinks. I'm thinking they're doing that because they just opened recently. Ordered several more drinks and the Beyond Steaks. It was big portions too. We had leftovers, and that all came out to $176.26. And just want to clarify, we pay for everything ourselves. Drum roll please, my grand total for the day came out to $505.08. So that's what a full luxury day on the Las Vegas Strip looks like. And yeah, it adds up pretty fast. Let me know in the comments if you think it was worth it and if you think enjoying the luxury side of Las Vegas is out of reach. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye!